So, a video is uploading. Well, it already uploaded. It's processing. I record at like 65 kilobits per second. So like ridiculous frame or bit rate. So like 65 megabytes per second. So it's pretty high quality. And then when I export, I do it in 50 because Adobe Premiere Pro only lets you do 50 max, at least for CS 5.5. I haven't upgraded CS6. I'm not paying for CS6. I'm not going to get it for free. I'm not interested in it. I've tried the trial, and I much prefer the layout of CS 5.5. 5.5 works for me, and I only really use the basic features anyway. So, CS 5.5 for me, probably for a long time. Anyways, I export at 50 kbps or kilobits per second, and check it. It's YouTube has a thing where for expert or for people that are like make professional content, which I wouldn't say mine's professional by any means, but you can export in that quality and it will upload and look good. Like I want to say that my videos look good. Anyways, so it's taking YouTube a long time to process it because it's a like 5.7 gig file and it's 1080p and it's 50 megabits or kilobits per second, so kilobytes, whatever. It's high quality stuff. I mean, freaking every 6 minutes, my camera has to create a new file because it reaches the FAT32's 4 gigabyte limit, which is dumb. I have an exFAT card in there right now, a 64 gig card that's EXFAT. So why they can't like release a firmware update that says, oh, you have this type of card in your camera, we're gonna let you record until like your camera's full. Like, cause with exFAT you can do like 30 gig file, no problem at all. But with FAT32, once you hit that 3.99 gigabyte limit, it's got to create a whole new file. I have Magic Lantern, and it just automatically, like, once that stops, it starts another. But there's like a 2-second gap in your audio. So like, if I'm using my Zoom, I hear a little beep on the camera, and I go, okay, my camera just beeped, and then I, look for the clap in my timeline, and I know, okay, that's part 2. And sometimes I'll go, like section 3 or something. So it's just it's a lot better than doing this number right here and clapping. So it's just a little $5 clapper. I don't write on it, and you just, and in your timeline where to sync your audio. So when I'm using my Zoom, it's fine. I like go, okay, this is a part of the video where there's no sound, so I get that part in sync and I move the other sound. Anyways, all behind the scenes stuff. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying. I'm gonna lower my bit rate. You know what I should just keep it at 50 since I can only export at 50, and then it should only stop and recording every 12 minutes and start recording. So I try to usually catch it around the 10-minute mark, but before I increase the bit rate, because I can do that with Magic Lantern. I can increase it to as high as I want. As high I can set it to as fast as my card will write, like the video file. But I should lower it to 50, and then it would be. Anyways, at about the 10-minute mark, I'm like, okay, I'm going to stop recording for just a second, and then I'm going to stop recording my Zoom, and then I'm going to give it a second, and then I'm going to start recording on my Zoom and start recording on my Canon. And, just do a little clap at the beginning, sync that up, and it just makes it easier than, like, especially like if I'm talking and I lost about 2 to 3 seconds of video when it starts and stops, the 4 gig file limit, anybody that has a DSLR knows what I'm talking about. It's a little annoying because it's like you lose that. So you just gotta like, was what I was saying at that time that important? Nah, not really. I'll just cut that out completely. Or maybe it was. Maybe it was something I can't reproduce. Like, doing like a very like NV Flash or something. Something where you can't repeat that. Like once you do it, it's done. Yeah. I'm going to get an actual video camera. The G20 looks very nice, and it's got 32 gigs built in, and I have a 64 gig card. I should be able to get another 64 gig card, put them in both slots, have 128 gigs, and then 32 gigs on the internal. What I would do is make it record to the cards in the relay thing where like it takes your video that it's recording and puts it on 2 different SD cards. Same exact video on 2 SD cards at once. That way, if I'm transferring the footage to my computer and something happens and I accidentally delete it, because I've done that before, thinking that I had the footage somewhere that I didn't, and I deleted it, and then I was like, oh, damn. And I tried to like do the recover and restore it, but like it didn't work. It had been overwritten. Anyways, so that's what I would do. I would just have like both cards in there, and I'd have it recording the same footage to both cards in case like the footage gets corrupted or something happens to it. And yeah, that's what I would do. But anyways, I'm going to get an actual video camera. Then I don't have to worry about all that. And okay, I get off topic so easy. I do have ADHD, as you could probably already tell. And Keek. The whole point of this video was Keek. Alright, so Whiteboy7th Street, he's a commentator. He uses this service called Keek. And it's actually kind of cool. Like, say, I don't want to upload 6 videos on my second channel in a day. I don't want to do that. It's too much to keep up with. But Keeks, on the other hand, they're like little 30, kind of like a Twitter. You know, with Twitter you post a little 140 character tweet, and sometimes you post 30 in a day, sometimes you post 5 in a day. Well, with Keek, you do like this little 36-second freaking video, and that's it. So like, if I got my hair cut today, it's like, I can just do a short little tiny video instead of tweeting. And I don't know, it's cool. So I'll put a link in the description to my Keek. It sounds so dumb. I hate that name, Keek. I just Keeked. Hey, Keeksters. So yeah. This thing is a behemoth. And then take this, move this down, and I can tilt and pan. The only reason I don't pan and I don't tilt and like use the fluid head on this freaking like, this thing was kind of expensive and the tripod was a little bit, anyways, I used my Amazon gift card that I wanted to get it. And the only reason I don't do it is because I don't have much workspace. I have a little desk, and then if it goes outside of the desk, all you see is like power cords and Amazon boxes and more power cords, and it's like, that's all you see. I don't have like this nice big workspace. So, not right now. Not right now. I don't right now, and it's okay. I'm fine. Things come very slowly. You know, people might say, oh, you have a lot of stuff. Well, I started out making videos with the tripod that, okay, let's do this. You see my mess. This tripod right here, you are on my little, thing, and then this just comes off, and then you just unscrew it from the bottom, and then you can put that on a normal tripod. So, anyways, I'm recording. So yeah, that's, you start out small, and then you work your way up. I like that. On the Note 2, or with Samsung, you can press pause. Anyways, so yeah, this tripod that you're on right now, I'm trying to get better, sorry about this. It was like $30 at Best Buy, and then with my income tax, I bought this Sony HDR CX100. It was a $600 camcorder, sorry, and I kept watching the price drop, and I kept watching the price drop, and then it dropped to like $320 around income tax time. And I begged and begged and begged. I was like, honey, can we get this? Can we get this? Can we get this? At the time, it was just like, I was uploading videos. There was like 50 people subscribed to me. And I was just, you know, I wanted an HD camera because the little point and shoot I had didn't do it did like 360p, and then while you were zooming in, it wouldn't record sound. So like, if you were talking, don't zoom in. If someone's talking and you're trying to get like zoom in on their face, wait till they're done talking, zoom in, then do it. Anyway, so I got the Sony HDR6-100, and I used that for a very long time. The Canon 60D I record with, that's on the table, was actually sent to me. And they did not want me to say who they were, and I still won't say who they are. But let's just say that doing videos, and I did a video, and they liked it, and they wanted to think of it as an overpayment. That's how I think of it. Like, they were really, really satisfied, and sent me a camera. So, anyways, not talking about that. I like my 60D. I do. I really like it. And I'm getting more and more used to it. I like being able to manually focus on something and not lose that focus. And I like being able to change my exposure, change my white balance, lock in my exposure so the video doesn't, like, if you my Evo's in the living room. Anyways, if you have like a really bright thing, you know how like it makes the rest of the video super dark, I can lock that down and make that not happen. And I like it. I'm learning. And okay, I get off traffic. I get off topic. You start out small. I started out with a $30 tripod, and I started out with a camera that wasn't HD, and then I moved my way up, and then I got a camera that was HD, and then I slowly gained more followers, and then I did something that pleased some people, and they sent me a camera as a thank you, and then it's just kind of gone from there. And then this tripod, the one that you just saw with the Video Head, that would have taken me forever to get, but I won it. I won a $1,000 gift card by complete accident. When I got the message from Samsung, I was like, what? I won what? Like, what did I do? How did I even enter? Anyways, I didn't even know I entered it. So I used that to get that. My lights were $100. Like, all this stuff. I've been doing YouTube videos. I became a partner in 2011, and it's just, like, it's just time. Like, I don't know. People think you have nice stuff, and it's just like, you know, $40 here, $80 there, you know, it's just, I don't know, it just takes time. Oh, and it's not stuff you get overnight. Like, I look at MKBHD, I look at Unbox Therapy, and I look at those people, and they got, like, tripods, and then they have those sliders where, like, they don't just, like, do the pan and, you know, like this. They do the shots like that, and it's like, do you know how much one of those things costs? That's like $600 just to get a short one. Let me go. Sorry, I had to go tend to my cats. But yeah, those things are expensive. Like, those gliding shots, and there's cheaper ways to go about it, and it's just like that's all that I could get there one day. I could be doing that someday, but I don't know. It's just like some people get on YouTube and they go, I want followers, like I want all the stuff you have. And believe me, I look at people and I get envious. I'm like, man, I wish I could afford this. I wish I could afford the next 10 the day it comes out. I wish I could afford this the day it comes out. I can't. The HTC One, fine, I can get that. Then the S4, like if they both come out the same month, that's gonna be, I'm gonna go with the HTC One, and then I'll get the Galaxy S4 the next month. So I can't. I'm not there yet. I could get there someday, but I'm not there yet. So I'm done talking. Links to Kik will be in the description. I feel like I upload way too many of these videos.